Minute 54 of Dr. No. My name is Brian.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the podcast that breaks down the longest running, most suave, debonair spy franchise there is. One shaken minute at a time. Never stirred, because this is Bond.
Minute Bond.
And Christian, what happened in this minute?
Well, we start the minute off with her saying, "What do you mean?" And she's referring to him saying, "You love to live dangerously."
And he also says, I can see that. I had to go back because I thought it may have been a line cut out.
And then he says something about her having wet hair, walking around with wet hair, and she's going to die of pneumonia. And she kind of like laughs with relief. And he sits down next to her. He still has that hand towel wrapped around his hands, and then he lets go and starts playing with her neck and asks her if she always wears it up. And I keep wondering, I watched this minute twice, and I don't know why he's like fixated on her hair being up. Like I was looking at her neck, maybe she was wearing something, but she's not. And then she's like kind of concerned, like what's going on behind my back? And you can hear a zipper unzipping her, right?
She's not in a dress. That's a towel.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
That's supposed to be a towel.
Yeah, it's a towel. I have no idea what that zip. Maybe he was zipping open her skin suit because she's an alien.
Oh.
she's an alien, and by that I mean like little green men from outer space, like we heard in those noises in the beginning. This is going to be a Men in Black crossover.
So maybe she asked what was going on behind her because of the zipping noise, because she's wearing a towel.
And like, right? Honestly, what could be that zipping noise? I'm so confused.
A zipper.
But I mean, the only zipper around there is the zipper over his crotch, and thankfully his hand is nowhere near that, because that would be weird.
I mean, that's the only logical explanation, man.
I also didn't mention in the last minute that he just barges into her bedroom.
True. Yeah, it doesn't knock. And then they kiss, or he kind of kisses her, right? And they go down out of frame, and you can see the. I always pay attention to transitions because I love editing, and I notice he's a great editor. The shadow. Thank you, Brian. The shadow of the fan, and then it fades into the fan at night. So that was a nice smooth transition. I like that.
And it's actually synchronized. Like, I know that, of course, if it's a fan, it's going at the same speed all the time. But you can see, it looks like it's parallel.
It fades well. It fades really well. And I love his first line. He's talking about being hungry.
Wait, did you notice? All right, so they definitely timed that fan to coincide with the shadow because there's two transitions. And while the fan's there, we can see them kissing naked on the bed before it transitions into his line with her doing her makeup.
Yeah, you're right. There are two quick transitions there.
And just to reiterate, he really is a great editor. It's the only reason we're friends. First day of school, I was like, who did that cool edit? And I was like, who did your cool edit? And I was like, did you do that cool edit? And bang!
So the first thing he says after those two transitions is that he's hungry and he wants to go to a nice restaurant. You know, he's feeling some type of way. I forget what he says. You read the subtitles, but
I didn't get that far.
She keeps saying that she wants to stay home.
Yeah, she said she'll make him a Chinese dinner, which yikes, because we know she's not Asian at all from the actress's bio. And he says, I'm feeling Italian and music.
Yeah.
But let me listen to that, because there was another mention of her race before they had sex.
And the first time I didn't notice that he was in the reflection of the mirror.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So I caught that the second time I watched it.
All right, so before he did the zipper, that zipper is so weird, because I rewatched the moment. All right, so right before the zipper happens, he says, do you always wear it up? And she says, yes. Don't you like it that way? And he said, yes, with your kind of face, it's wonderful. Which, I mean, I took that as him commenting on her race.
I didn't catch that. I just thought, because she had a pretty face, it looked good with her face. I don't know. That's how I took it. Okay. But maybe. I mean, this is the 60s, so.
But I mean, still.
Clearly, she's not Chinese. So.
Still, that zipper has no basis in reality.
No explanation.
No.
I still think it's his pants zipper, but that's
what? Wait, you really did?
Yeah, I really think that.
Oh, God. No. Wait, I know. Well, first, his hand is off to the right, so it's not on his zipper, thankfully.
Yeah, but that could have been ADR. That could have easily been added in there as that.
I mean, I
don't think it was a mistake.
Definitely believe that it was ADR'd so that she can ask what's happening behind my back. Because the noise is supposed to be from behind her back. Like, I don't understand this. It's clearly, I don't get it.
No, you're right.
I don't get it. If there's any explanation,
it is confusing.
maybe from the book.
If anybody knows anything, please let us know.
Yeah, that would be very cool. Yeah, did you have anything else for this minute? I mean, I see that she's putting on fingernail polish as well, which is very strange. I've never finished sex and decided to put fingernail polish on myself, or the other person decided to put fingernail polish on themselves, because it's very stinky. You have to sit around for 15 minutes and not touch anything. Like, just seems like a weird time.
Yeah, you're right. But she was also expecting him to be dead. So,
yeah, that's true. You know, that's right.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen in the next minute?
I accidentally saw some thumbnails of the next minute. So what do you think? I was trying to scrub through the minute, and then I scrubbed through minutes. So my bad.
So I think, she's going to try whatever she has to do to keep him there. But I don't know if somebody's going to arrive in this next minute or maybe the minute after that, but definitely somebody's arriving soon.
Yeah, because they've been there a long time.
And I wonder if it's going to be, they've already been there. It seems like hours, right? So
yeah, what time were they supposed to meet up? Like 3?
I think it was earlier than that. Maybe you're right. And clearly it's dark, and who knows what time it gets dark in Jamaica, but I'm sure it's at least like 8 o'clock, right?
Maybe, yeah.
So maybe 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, you think?
Jesus
Somebody
Christ.
would have been there already.
Yeah, he worked up an appetite.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so awkward. How do you not send a killer faster than that? Like, I know you just lost 3 of your best killers and one of your best drivers. Damn, like, just, I could probably drive to Indiana and buy a gun and come back faster than that. And,
yes,
like, that's just saying that I'm going through a lot more trouble where I could probably get a gun in Chicago very easy. But I was just trying to add steps to it. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. And I think he's also there expecting somebody to show up, and maybe it's been way longer than he expected them to. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I would laugh if the reason no one got up the hill was because that construction crane was blocking the way.
Yeah,
but also,
I don't think
like,
he'd be blocking the road all night.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why Bond would be waiting for someone, because he's clearly trying to get out of there now. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you think, he's so thorough. You know, he suspected the doctor who brushed off the soil samples, and then he got the device to see if there was any radiation coming from it before he really marked him as a big suspect. So is it possible he suspects something, but he's not going to, like, definitively decide that she's guilty? The whole reason he wanted to hang out was because she was acting suspicious outside the office in the government house. Like, he's got to know she's a bad person or working for the bad person.
Right. So
I don't get it. I would not, I don't care if I was a sexed up alcohol lunatic, which affectionately I'm calling Bond that. I still wouldn't stop for sex if I thought reinforcements could be coming on the way. She literally took a call.
Yeah.
And you can't have your gun on you the whole time you're having sex without being super obvious.
True. God, I just pictured him having sex with her holding a gun.
Like trying
the whole
to
time. Or having it close,
under the
really
pillow.
like maybe under the pillow or something. Yeah.
There had to have been, in that 5-hour stretch, multiple hours of, if someone busted in right now, I wouldn't be able to get to my gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just see what's coming up.
That must have been an interesting sex scene. Like,